There's a silent system working behind almost every app you use, and if it stops for just a few minutes, chaos begins. Your food delivery gets delayed. Your bank app shows the wrong balance. Your Netflix recommendations suddenly make no sense. And the weird part? Most people have no idea this system even exists. It's called a data pipeline. And today, you are going to understand it so well that you will start seeing it everywhere. I'm Yukari Esther, and this is NeuroBloom, where we make complex technology actually understandable. So, if that sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing and leaving a like. It really helps the channel grow. And if you'd like to directly support future videos, you can also support me on Buy Me a Coffee. So, with that said, let's dive into it. Let's start with a simple question. How does raw data turn into something useful? Because data by itself, it's kind of useless. A bunch of numbers sitting in a database doesn't help anymore. It needs to be collected, cleaned, transformed, and delivered to the right place. Without a process, data is just a noise. And that's exactly the problem companies face. They have data coming from everywhere: apps, websites, sensors, payment systems. But it's messy, inconsistent, sometimes even wrong. So, how do they turn that chaos into something reliable? Think about a restaurant kitchen, not the fancy planting part, the behind the scenes chaos. Orders come in non-stop. Ingredients arrive from different suppliers. Chefs are chopping, cooking, plating. Now imagine there's no system. Ingredients arrive randomly. Orders get mixed up. Dishes are incomplete. Total disaster. What saves the kitchen? A process. Ingredients are arrived, stored, prepared. Orders are received, prioritized, cooked, served. Everything flows through a structured system. A data pipeline works exactly like the kitchen. A data pipeline is a system that moves data from one place to another while transforming it along the way. It's not just transportation, it's transportation plus preparation. Think of it as a pipeline with three main stages. Ingestion, getting the data. This is where data enters the system. It could come from APIs, database, logs, user activity, like ingredients arriving at the kitchen. Transformation, cleaning and preparing. This is where things get interesting. Data is cleaned, removing errors, organized, converted into useful formats, like chopping vegetables, seasoning meat, preparing sauce. Raw data becomes something usable. Storage or delivery. It's basically serving the data. Finally, the processed data is sent somewhere. Data warehouses, dashboards, machine learning models, like serving the final dish to the customer. Let's say you're using a fitness app. Every time you take a step, data is generated. Now watch what happens behind the scenes. Your phone sends step data, ingestion. The system removes duplicates and errors. It's transformation. The clean data is stored and shown in your dashboard. It's a delivery. All of this happens in seconds. without your noticing. That's the power of a data pipeline. Here's the thing, bad data leads to bad decisions. If your pipeline is broken, reports become unreliable, AI models fail, businesses lose money. A good data pipeline ensures accuracy, consistency, speed. It's the difference between guessing and knowing. Fun fact, some of the biggest companies in the world process billions of data events per day through pipelines, and many of those pipelines run continuously without stopping. If they fail, even briefly, it can cost millions. Here's a simple way to remember everything. A data pipeline is like a factory line. Input, process, output. Raw data goes in, useful insights comes out. That's it. Let's break it down quickly. A data pipeline moves and transforms data. It has three main stages: ingestion, transformation, delivery. It turns messy data into useful information, and it's critical for apps, analytics, and machine learning. Now, here's something I'm curious about. Where do you think data pipeline shows up in your daily life? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this made things click for you, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next video. And next time you open an app, remember, there's an entire invisible pipeline working just to make that moment possible. See you in the next one. Bye!